That'd make it an interesting day, wouldn't it? Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. All right, we actually have had a very busy day. Actually running around getting some things done. And I just checked on the solar, the panels, and the batteries are doing good. They're at 89%. It was still charging. It is, let me tell you what time it is now so you kind of get an idea. It's 3:37 at the moment, so obviously I did a short earlier, and I will show you that in a moment. But so we stopped at Tractor Supply to start with. We had to get a few things there. I got a couple more bags of dog food for the puppies, so those are in the barrel already. And then we had stopped at Lowe's. Sandy picked up 4 bats of insulation, so we got that already over onto her porch. And so while we were there, she also picked up an extra propane tank. She wanted to get an extra propane tank, so she got that tank and did that. And then we had to go we had just had to get the empty one because it's cheaper to take it to the place that I go to get it filled, with it being empty. So we took that over there and we did that. We got that filled for her as well. But we also stopped at Rule King. And when we were at Rule King, the first thing we went over, we were looking at the fruit trees. And then I said, oh, look, they got good size blueberry bushes. So we wanted to add more blueberry bushes up into this area here. And then I saw these guys, and I'm like, oh my God, these blueberry bushes are better than the ones that we already have that have been in the ground for over a year. $15 a piece, $14.99 for these blueberry bushes. So we picked up 6 of those. I was really super excited to get those, I'll be honest with you, because last year by the time I went to go look for blueberry bushes, there was like none available. So we just happened to hit Rule King at the right time. They had, the blueberry bushes, so we picked up those. And then, then obviously I showed you earlier in the short that I did that we picked up chickens. So I'm going to show you guys here. So what's going to happen here with these, so we got the heat lamp, and then, oh, no, these guys, you're cold, and here, get over with everybody else in the heat. Come on, get over in the heat. These other guys are little, so, well, get up, baby. There you go. So anyway, so we got 3 different kinds of chickens, and so we got Easter eggers. We picked up, Sandy's going to take some of these as well. So 10 of these chicks are going to be for the homestead, okay? So we got them here for right now. What's going to end up happening, I want to see actually what we're doing here with the heat lamp, or batteries. Anyway, I'll have to go back and look at that. But it's a 250 watt heat lamp. So actually, I'll show you this real quick. So we zip tied that to here. So should be good for these guys. We got little water, little food for them, and so they're all, as you can see, they're all together. Come on. There you go. So they're all together, and that one is not, he's getting his butt handed to him. The little guy, we'll put him up over here. There. Okay. All right. So that's where they're all at. We have a grand total of 25 chickens there. Sandy's going to be taking some of them. And so she's going to be taking, actually what she's going to do is when she leaves on Sunday, she's going to actually take all the chickens with her, the chicklets there. She's going to take all of them with her. And then she's going to, once they start feathering out, she's going to bring 10 back. And so we will add those to the flock at that point in time. So pretty excited as far as that goes. We got so lucky. So when we had stopped at Tractor Supply, I'll just go over with everything. We went to get to Tractor Supply. There was a couple of chicks there, but they had sold signs. So they had ducks, and then they had something else, Cornish hens or something, but they didn't have any chickens for sale at Tractor Supply. So we, you know, and actually our agenda was not to get chickens today, okay? I already told you guys, Rob, up where he lives, had gone to Rural King and then Tractor Supply, and they were completely out. And they're only getting like 100 chicks at a time, I guess. And so as soon as they come in, they're gone. And so we went over to Rural King, obviously, to get other things. And so, you know, Sandy needed to get some other things. And if you can see through there, the insulation is in front of her place right now. We're going to get that inside for her, you know, before this evening, because we're supposed to have some rain tonight. So we got to make sure we get that inside for her before the rains come. But anyway, yeah, so we ended up, when we went there, they had chickens. And so we were talking, and so Sandy's like, well, I want some chicks, and, you know, can we keep them alive until I leave? And I'm like, yeah, well, we could put them in the battery room, and, you know, we could hook that all up, and we can do that. And so we made the decision to grab chickens. And so, but anyway, so we had asked them, when did the chickens come in? And they had come in literally the hour before we got there. And so there was quite a few chickens. And people, while we were there, I watched other people, probably 5 people ahead of us, get chickens. So as soon as these chickens are coming into these places, folks, they're out the door. So we felt pretty lucky to be able to get chickens. And, you know, so that's, you know, and hopefully they all make it. And if they don't, then we'll kind of figure that out. We may not end up getting 10, you know, but if we end up getting 7 or 8, I'm okay with that as well. But so when we introduced them to this other flock here, right, because remember they were mean to the other 2 full-grown chickens that we had brought in, what we're going to do once the new chicks are big enough and feathered out, I'm going to put another cage inside of here. And I'm going to put those chickens, the new ones, in there and let them hang out like that for like a week so they all get used to each other. So then when we eventually let them out, then everybody's accustomed to each other. That's what I used to do with the chicks that I would get up in New York. I would keep them on one side of the cage for like a week so they got accustomed to each other, and then boom, we put them in together, and everything was fine at that point. What are you doing, babies? Come on. Come on, Anubis. Come on, babies. What are you guys doing? They're fighting over there. So Hella found last night there must have been a kill in the woods with other animals, and she ended up coming home with a leg bone from a deer. So she was chewing on that. So there must be a kill somewhere that something had killed. And so she had grabbed that, and now the puppies are fighting over that leg bone. That's what you heard earlier. They were underneath there going at it. See, now his ears are up. And that's Genghis and Anubis. Both of their ears are up. Caesar has one ear up so far, and Zeus doesn't have either ear up so far. So, but they'll get there. They'll get there. I love it when their ears go up, though. That is like the coolest thing, especially when they're puppies like that, because their ears are so much bigger than they are. And yeah. So anyhow, so that's what's going on here at the homestead. Been busy, running, like I said, running around getting some things done, which was important that we do that, and it was a perfect day to do it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I got a few other things that I want to do today, and I will talk to you all later. Live stream tonight, 8 o'clock. So I would encourage you all to join me for that. We'll have a good discussion, and we will go from there. All right? Have a good day, everybody. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. What are you doing, baby? Good boy. Good boy, Caesar. He is the alpha right here. He is the alpha. What you doing, girly? Come say hi. Come say hi. Oh, get over here. There you go, you silly girl. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.